up soon.
100%. Yeah, no, this top 16 is going to be absolutely ridiculous. I mean, you see some of the names that are here, and only so many can move on. Like, it's tough. It is super, super tough, but that's what you get in Tri-State, man. But we're moving forward here. We're going to see what we can get happening, and we're going to be starting off here on Battlefield. ZSS taking on the Duck Hunt.
Yeah. And I will point out, we've got this bracket so far has been upset riddled, but we'll see what can happen this next set here.
I think your microphone's messing up just a little bit.
Is it?
Yeah, you sound like you're possessed by a demon for like.
I'm possessed by a demon.
It was really weird. But anyway, back to the match.
Anyway,
we got Zane struggling here a little bit, and it's kind of to be expected, man. I know Duck Hunt has some pretty solid options, but when you got a character as mobile as ZSS and create so many problems, it can just, it'd be a problem for a character like Duck Hunt.
Yeah, ZSS can definitely be a demon herself to Duck Hunt.
Yeah, that is true.
And especially in the hands of Bankai, very strong player that can just kind of destroy you if you're not careful. Also has the famed Bankai brackets if you're not careful as well. So
yeah, for sure.
We got a little bit of everything.
Ooh, there we go. Oh, not gonna be able to get the can conversion, but wow, great down tilt actually. That's not gonna be enough, but still just finding a way to catch him. Well played.
Yeah, that's just option coverage through and through.
And I mean, if there's a character that has a lot of options, Duck Hunt certainly is one of them. Just has so many options between projectiles, can, and then like being able to hit the can in different ways. I've always said this character's like a poor man's Snake, and every once in a while we see it come to fruition.
Yeah. Well, Zane looked through this rag to riches story here, but it starts to take him this first stock over Zane. All right. I mean, Zane is Zane. Okay. Oof, we'll see if Bankai is able to happen here. This is looking very rough for Zane.
Okay, there we go. Oh wow, almost got a can snipe actually. That was really sick. And they actually got grounded, I think. But they were able to get that can out frame 1 or somewhere, and Adel just ended up surviving throughout that mess. Jeez.
Yeah, that's one of the things. When Duck Hunt has can, it's really hard to do anything with them because of it being frame 1. You have to pick your spots very well. But when you're Bankai, when you're up this much, it really doesn't matter too much.
Ooh, all right. And side B, gonna be doing some good damage. Not gonna be able to close out the stock there. That was actually really nice too. Just using that can to kind of create a safe, like, flight path to the ledge, just kind of stopping ZSS from doing anything crazy. But yeah, good stuff so far. A lot of crazy shenanigans here. That's to be expected with Duck Hunts on the battlefield.
Yeah, and Duck Hunt wearing down the ZSS over and over right now, and this ledge trap game's so difficult to deal with, but good up B past ledge, and wow, a great reversal as well. They're just throwing haymakers at each other over and over.
Dude, there's so much stuff that Zane is throwing out to just actively, like, punish Bankai if they're not patient about the slightest thing. Like, that can scenario right there when they actually grabbed ledge again, if they had actually just gotten off aggressively, like, they would have blown up. They would have lost the stock immediately. But yeah, that was just a great second stock there from Zane. Kind of grinding this game back. I mean, granted, they're not in the lead at the moment, but right there, they're going to be able to even it up one stock apiece. 42% is the only difference between them.
And 42% is something Duck Hunt can definitely make up on you. This character at low percent can get these big punishes, especially when you have can on deck, 16% off the jab, but not able to find it consistently in neutral right now, it feels like. It feels like their advantage is strong, but in neutral, ZSS is kind of wearing you down with the various poke tools.
Right. Okay, there we go. All right. Oh, wow, that was one hell of a combo. A lot of damage there. Continuing to pile it up, 80%.
Yeah, great up tilt conversion, and the kind of just knowing what to do at any given point. But Bankai just looking to wear down Duck Hunt here, needs 1 or 2 solid hits. If they're able to get a ground or a paralyzer, this could be over.
Yeah, I mean, now they got that can on deck, though, could be a problem moving forward. All right, not a huge issue quite yet. But man, you got to be so careful. You really have to utilize ZSS's mobility here to bob and weave through this war zone that Duck Hunt is actually putting onto the battlefield. Gonna get hit by the own can, though.
Yeah, you see his can against him. Has it there to be able to put a little bit of pressure, but gonna get the up throw. We'll see what Zane can do to get back to stage, but this is looking super rough so far.
Wow, they actually saved themselves from the grab by throwing out the clay pigeon, but that's not going to be enough. The up smash out of the ground. Unfortunate way to end game 1, but what a game it was.
Yeah, just back and forth over and over. And it felt like Zane had what it took at moments, but couldn't consistently win the neutral, which is not... Obviously, when you're going against ZSS, that's going to be something you're going to struggle with, a very neutral-based character that can blow you up. But needs to be able to find it just a little bit more, because the advantage state was flawless, but if they're not able to find those openings enough, it doesn't really matter. Right.
Well, we'll see what happens moving forward here, gutting into game 2. We'll see if Zane's able to not fall off to... It felt like it was a very slow start for them, but we'll see what happens as we move forward here. Gonna be Town and City, and we're also gonna see that skin change as well. See if that kind of helps power Zane up at all.
Yeah, we'll see what Zane can get done here. Town and City, obviously, you have the much bigger stage. You have a lot more room to work with against ZSS, but ZSS is no stranger to camping as well, so... You know, we'll see how it works out here. Not gonna have to worry about kills off the top as much as what ZSS goes for, but already off to a great start here.
I like a lot of these setups that Zane's actually able to find using the can and actually just getting a lot of great damage. I mean, they're definitely among one of the best duck hunts. That back air not going to be enough, but it sure was close.
Okay, getting the side B there, and Bankai putting on so much pressure, but not able to find a lot of damage regardless of that.
It almost feels like it's a 3-on-1 the entire time, 4-on-1 even. You know, you got the can, you got the the homies there, you got the duck and the dog. Like it's kind of terrifying for ZSS.
Yeah, it's just I think some characters in this game just put on a barrage of things you have to deal with. But ZSS just needs the one thing, just that little back air off the side there, taking. Oh my. Okay.
Ooh, almost got hit by the can. Just putting that entire show on and almost dying for it, you know? Oh, like right there.
You got moves, I got a can.
Yeah, seriously, that can is lethal too. I believe it's also frame 1, just like Snake Grenade, which just kind of furthers the whole poor man's Snake. But so far, lots of great setups here. But Bankai still finding a way to prevail for the most part. Percentage still in their favor, even with the stocks evened up.
Kind of playing at ledge here, but needs to be careful with the can. Exactly, that can is your get out of jail free option in a lot of cases.
Okay, you have to use that can just to kind of scare ZSS away from the ledge, allowing Zane to land a little safely.
Yeah, and it feels like he's just using this can to land right now. Like he hasn't been using it for much in the way of offense other than that one kill. You're starting to see it pick up now, but it's been this get out of jail defensive option.
Yeah, that was actually a little insane. They actually got the little crazy hit, I believe, with the up air, just to change the direction of the can, like split second, and actually caught Bankai in the flip kick. And wow, gonna land right with a forward tilt to clean up that second stock. Zane now having a nice little lead here.
Yeah, just a lot of heads-up play from Zane. You see him get the can. I think it was slightly in the wrong direction, but still able to make do. 34% on Bankai and just building it up as we go, but the up B will take it straight to the corner.
Yeah, spot dodge up B to close out the stock. A little unfortunate for Zane, but Bankai is exactly what they needed. And they need to turn this around. You're only behind by 34, and your ZS has been pretty clean so far, but it looks like Zane's starting to get comfortable here. So, I mean, good luck with whatever you're trying to find, but you got to make sure you're on point, because, I mean, Zane's going to punish you for any slight mistake.
Yeah, and a character like ZSS, who's known for precision, can definitely make that happen. But it feels like Zane's just kind of clawing from the jaws of defeat over and over here. So we'll see if they can do that yet again here in this game 2 scenario. Great combo coming out. Just hitting him with the side beat over and over. That clay pitch is so lethal.
Yeah, man, that clay pitching can dial up a lot. Oh, tried to get a read with the down smash, just barely missing out on it. And they'll blow each other up, okay? You know, that's not necessarily a horrible trade, but it's going to work out for Bankai in the long run because they're going to close that out after the grounded boost kick. Great stuff.
Yeah, it looks like Bankai actually shaking his head right now as well. Maybe that's not the way they wanted to happen. Maybe they didn't expect it to happen, but still able to make it work with the ground, and you can see it there. You see the immediate head shake.
You know what? It is what it is, man. It's just how it works out sometimes. But yeah, no, great match, man. I know it ended up in a 2-0, but that was definitely a close 2-0. That's definitely two people who know the ins and outs of their characters and just are able to put on such a show for us. But Bankeezy, Bankai, gonna be able to move on to winners quarters-finals. They're gonna be awaiting the winner of Toad versus Froakie. Stretch actually DQ'd out. I don't know if they just didn't show up or maybe, I don't know, maybe something happened. Hopefully they're okay. But yeah, Toad and Froakie gonna be taking on Bankeezy, Bankai. I don't know why I keep reading the Smash GG tag for top 16.
Yeah, and honestly, it was a really back and forth set. It felt like what ZSS has in the way of neutral to be able to kind of just wear you down and honestly play a little campy if you need to over and over. We're superior to Duck Hunt's options, which in a lot of cases are situational.
Right. But yeah, we're gonna be getting another match here. I think we're gonna be starting to get some of these winners quarterfinals coming up here in just a moment. I don't know if we're gonna be covering all of them. I don't know how much longer we have in our block, but we'll see. We'll see. I don't know who we're getting exactly next. Are we getting?
Looks like Wishes versus yeah, Wishes versus the Great Gonzalez.
Oh, is that the Great Gonzalez? Okay. I just see YouTube, man.
We get some odd gods as a chat real quick for you to see what's been going on here.
Oh, man.
Wishes, seated in the middle of the pack, hasn't played in quite a bit, so able to make the upset over Vivi.
Yeah, I mean, they are a fantastic player, and I don't know, I'm not sure what their journey has been the past year and a half, but they are here. They're playing, so hopefully they've atoned for whatever. We're not going to get into that. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens here. Should be a fun match regardless, though. These are both fantastic players. We'll see exactly what they're going to be bringing to the table.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what can happen in this next match. I'm excited. Haven't seen them in a while. Not sure what characters we're going to be getting. In all honesty. I'm not sure which characters Gon's been playing. I don't know if they still play the Palutena or maybe it's more the Ness these days. As you see, YouTube man, not sure how much they've been focusing.